Hello, how are you guys doing? It's Croak here, and this is another Wi-Fi NU battle, and I've been doing a lot of Wi-Fi NU. I don't know why. I'll upload some other types, other tiers later, but right away I go for the Toxic, and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which renders my Sock useless, so I have to switch out into my Torkoal to take another Will-O-Wisp, or whatever he has for me, because Torkoal can both take the Will-O-Wisp, and it can set up rocks, but he goes for the taunt, and the Shadow Ball does quite a lot, and since this is a physically defensive Torkoal, it can't really take anything. All of Torkoals are pretty much physically defensive, but he switches, I switch out to my I switch out to my Pain Split. I switch out to my Chinchino, and I don't know if he was predicting that switch or what, but he went for the Pain Split, which kind of saves his Mischievous like a little more, but he didn't really need that Mischievous anyways. It pretty much was dead because of the Toxic, but he double switches here. He thinks that I'm going to go for like close combat or whatever, but he completely annihilated my offensive stability, so I'm pretty much screwed. I can't be offensive at all. Now I have to be just a status inflictor, and I do go for the Toxic on his Bayleaf, and he switches out into his Corsola, predicting my Lava Plume, but I do go for the Stealth Rocks, predicting his switch. So now I'm going to go out into my Sock, but he's going to go for Stealth Rocks of his own because he wants to get them out there, and I don't know. But now I'm going to switch, after I Toxic the Baltoy, I'm going to switch out into my Golurk, predicting his Rapid Spin, but he doesn't go for the Rapid Spin, so what the fuck? But anyways, he gets a Toxic on me, which is kind of unfortunate because that's the only thing that's going to kill me that this Baltoy is ever going to do, because his Shadow Balls really don't do anything. It only does 20%, and my Substitute is 25%. So it's not going to be able to take my Substitute out in one hit, and I'm going to take him out with a Shadow Punch, which is really nice because now my Substitute is at 5%. And I can just Focus Punch anything that comes in, because this is a sub-Focus Punch Golurk. And I'm going to go for the Focus Punch here. He's going to go for the Aromatherapy because he wants to get the Toxic off his Pokemon. And this is a pretty cool Bayleaf because he does carry the Synthesis as well. And I think this would be really cool if he had an Executor instead, and he had Sunny Day with that one rock or whatever, or just something that can set up Sunny Day and just had Chlorophyll users. But he doesn't, and my he Toxic stalls my Golurk pretty much, and I'm going to go for the Air Lace and predicting that he switches it out into his Corsola, but here's another thing. This Corsola isn't a check because Aerodactyl has Earthquake. And if this was a different Aerodactyl and it didn't have Earthquake, I guess it would be a check to this Aerodactyl. Well, not this Aerodactyl. The Aerodactyl that could have been, yeah. So my Stone Edge here misses, which is really unfortunate because miss. I mean, this Ice Shard is going to... A lot of my Pokemon are really low HP right now, and Ice Shard is priority, and I guess this is physically offensive Lapras. I really don't know what else he has, because he keeps going for the Ice Shard. I'm kind of wondering if that's a banded. I mean, why would you band a Lapras? But just, ugh. So anyways, he goes out in his Taurus, and not noticing that he has Intimidate. I only noticed now that he had Intimidate. I went for the Rock Blast. Actually, maybe I did notice Intimidate. Maybe that's why I switched out. But anyways, I do switch out in my Torkoal, and he takes me out with that return, even though my Torkoal is really physically defensive. Whatever, I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this shit. I'm done playing around. I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance on my Samurott as I take the return. Go for the Aqua Jet, Mystic Water Aqua Jet, Stab with +2, you know. Okay, and my Mega Horn here misses, just like my Stone Edge. So he gets a crit on the Waterfall as well, and just so I just go for the Aqua Jet. I'm like, screw this, and seeing as how much that Aqua Jet did, I'm pretty sure the Mega Horn would have taken him out, because Aqua Jet is not effective, and it would have done like 60% HP, I think, if it was neutral. But I go into my Chinchino, my Aerodactyl feint. I go into my Chinchino, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna go for the tail slot because it's 85% accuracy, and Rock Blast pretty much saves me. And this was a really close battle. I really love this because just everything, all the predictions, all the switches, everything was just really cool, and I thought this kept me on my toes. And if you guys enjoyed it, then good. Subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. If you want to see more, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.